morning, YouTubers. I don't know if you've watched my channel before, you know that I'm usually running pretty late, mostly to try and get up a hill before it gets dark or before it rains, or when I am up a hill then I'm running back to get to the car so that it's not too dark. Now I'm running late for this. It is autumn here in mid-Wales. I don't know if it's the same for everywhere else in the world, or even just the UK, or even just mid-Wales, but autumn comes so fast. It is here within a week, and then by 2 weeks it's gone. And this week I've been working, and I've looked out the window thinking, I need to get out this week, I need to get out. And we've had some sunny mornings, and I thought I can't get out today, I've got too much work to do. And this morning the sun was shining, and I thought this is my last chance. Because I'm working all this weekend. It's meant to be a nice weekend, but after that, next week's meant to be horrendous. And I know that all these leaves then are going to fall off these trees, and they're going to be bare, and we're going to be in winter for about 5 months. Which is fine. I love taking the photos of the bare trees, but I kind of want to get some autumn shots. So today's my last chance. Again, running late. Running late for a whole season. This afternoon, I've already felt it raining a little bit, and I'm like, I need to get out now. I need to take some shots. We're in the Elan Valley. It's the closest place I've got to home to take some hopefully nice autumn shots. I've got the wide angle lens on at the moment because I've got a waterfall coming up, which I want to take you guys to. It's a sort of a hidden waterfall in the Elan Valley. So good, so good. It is stunning. I've stepped back a little bit because it's very noisy. I'm hoping you can hear me. Oh, it's lush. I found this woodland a couple of years ago. Someone posted a picture on it on Instagram, and I was like, I want to find out where that is. And did a bit of research on the maps, found the sort of rough location, and you have to scramble to get here. The path is not very good at all, so if you're not very good on your feet, probably the summer is probably the best time to come. Now with autumn, all the leaves here on the floor, they're very slippy, and it would be the same in winter as well. So yeah, so if you can't make it here now and you're not very good on your feet, then summer's probably the best time. Oh, but it's lush. I love it. So yeah, take the shots here now on the wide angle lens. Just want to try and capture the whole waterfall in. Take the photos. So excited. Probably took way too long there. That's what happens when you've got one shot, one chance to catch autumn before it's gone. I got the shot that I wanted in the first minute. I just set the camera up, set the tripod up, bang. Absolutely loved it, saw it on the screen, I was like, yes. But then my overthinking brain goes, hang on, what happens if it's not in focus? What happens if it's not you get back to the computer and you see you're in the wrong angle, or you didn't quite catch the stuff you wanted. So I take about 30 more shots then, moving around, trying to try different angles, different shots. And I look at the screen and go, oh, just not as good as the first one, I don't think. But yeah, I only know which ones came out better when I go back to the computer, shift through them, edit them all, and look at them side by side and go, yeah, your first shot was your best. Or I'll probably be putting on the screen now, but no, you know, it's not. This shot was the best shot, and I go, oh yeah, that's true, okay. This is stunning. I'm so gutted I've only got like 3 hours to capture this before it gets dark. and that's it then. I'll try and come out next week, but I think you can already see now, this camera can't zoom in as much, but you can already see the leaves are starting to go. So there's you can see a lot more of the branches now than normal. So yeah, so this is my last chance really, I think, before it's gone, and then we have 5 months of winter. Maybe 3 months of season, spring, summer, autumn, winter. Autumn comes in 2 weeks here. So you get 2 weeks of autumn and then you get about 5.5 months of winter, just dead trees. It's already gone really cold. We've already had a serious amount of rainfall last week before, due to a storm. Can't remember the storm's name, but one of the storms that's passed through here. It's lush. It's trying to rain, but it's holding off for me. I'm like, thanks. Just let me have 3 hours. 3 hours to capture this, and then we're good to go. I've swapped the lens, gone from the wide angle now back to the zoom, so it's got 24 to 200mm. So it means I can get in a lot tighter now into the trees and stuff. And then I'll probably swap back to the wide angle when we get to the bridge. I ran to this bridge about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, and it was just green everywhere. I thought, okay, I'll come back again and scout it. But now I've not got a chance to scout it, so I'm literally going back there now to see what it's like. And it's either stunning like the rest of this, or it's all fallen. But the shot I had in mind for the bridge did look quite cool. So, let's see how we get going. Stunning path down here. Look at the colours. It's lush. So I've been trying to get, you can see the dam just over there with the tower. Trying to get through the trees. So you've got autumn this side and you've got autumn for the dam as well. Now, I saw this debate on YouTube earlier this week. I think Thomas Heaton put it out, and it was about photoshopping, moving telegraph poles or like wires or stuff like that. And I was kind of like, I agreed with some parts. I thought, yeah, if it's in the way and you can't do anything about it, you can't, then take it out and it might make the shot better. But I just had the feeling now. So I've taken this shot here through this tree. You can't see it on this camera, but I'll show you the picture of the dam. There's a branch sticking out, it's in my way. I think, right, I could just Photoshop it out, it doesn't matter. But I thought, if I just Photoshop it out, I'm like, okay, done, I can move on quickly, next shot, done. But I thought, I don't normally Photoshop my stuff out. I normally try and find a different shot. I like my shots to try to be as natural as possible. Obviously, editing side, that goes without saying, that everyone's got their own style of editing. Some people prefer not editing at all, some people prefer over editing. But for this, I'm like, right, okay, so I got my shot of my branch. But I thought, if I just go up a little bit, up here, get a bit of height. Right here, I can see it far better now, and there's no annoying branch in the way. And then I'll snap this shot and I'll show on screen, and then let me know which you prefer. Do you prefer the shot I had first shot with the stick in? Do you prefer it with the shot with the stick photoshopped out? Or do you prefer it now that I've had to try and be a bit creative, I've got a bit of height, I've taken this shot, and see what you think of this one? Love to know your thoughts on this. It was quite a good discussion on Thomas Heaton's YouTube with people that said, yeah, they definitely Photoshop stuff out, yes, no, they don't. But then some people said they didn't photograph an area because they definitely couldn't Photoshop certain things out or move, because obviously there's only so much you can do. And then they don't Photoshop it, they don't capture it. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed that conversation. So yeah, if you, let me know your thoughts on that, that'd be quite cool. Okay, I've got to get on. I'm gonna run out of daylight soon. I think it honestly depends on how much wiggle room you've got. How much moving around of the scene can you do before you get stuck? So like if you're on the edge of a cliff, you can't really do much about that, can you? And there's always certain areas like, okay, I can't move right now, this is as far as I can go. And you try so hard to sort of tweak the angles. I think when stuff like that, I think it's fine to do Photoshop editing. I think it's probably almost best if you do say that you've edited with Photoshop. I think because those people, if they see your shot, go wow, and they run out there and find the same location, and they get a bit disappointed because like, well, this isn't the same as his photo. And you're like, yeah, well, he Photoshopped all that out, and you go. Oh. So I think you have to set a bit realistic expectations of an area. The other thing is, which I thought, if you try to think how to capture this shot first without doing anything to it, and by anything I mean Photoshop wise, you know, it's just not including normal editing, and I think that'll make you a better photographer. Because you'll try and find creative angles, shots that most other people won't try and find. Because if they're so used to Photoshopping, they'll take a shot and be like, I'll Photoshop that later, and then done. And you take the time a little bit around your area, and you try and get a bit of height if you can, or you try and get a bit lower, or further around the corner, or whatever. I think you'll get a better shot. Or not really better, but certainly a more unique shot. We're almost at the bridge. I'm really excited for this bridge. Everything so far looks stunning. So the light's holding off, the rain's held off. Let's get to this bridge, take some photos, and then we're going to the Ancient Woodland next. Woo. Not actually the bridge. How awesome is this bridge? It is lush. A little waterfall here, and there's a whole gorge all the way down there. But now we're here, we've got some light, it hasn't rained. There's still yellow and orange on the tree, on the leaves, so we're okay. I've got a shot that I lined up before on that little bit of a rock over there, facing the bridge, so I can capture the background. So I'll scramble over there now, get a tripod set up, and then take some shots. But yeah, there's still time, still time. This bridge. Imagine how much disappointment you are then. Well, that bridge is crap. What do you mean this is the bridge? Oh, it just looks so good from this angle. You can see here, I'll show you now. Just gotta watch my feet, bear with me. Yeah, that is what I want in my photo. Probably almost from here. If I get the tripod set up here right in front of me, get rid of this little branch here out the way, I'll zoom past that and just get all that. So I've just perched myself down now in between this tree, sat on the floor, just trying to get the shots between there. The thing is, I've got all these trees that are falling down here. It makes the scene look very messy, but that's a woodland, and I think you have to appreciate that. It's just, I could go down there, I could literally move all of them if I wanted to, apart from maybe the big one. He-Man over here. But yeah, I can move some of the smaller ones. I know I could just roll them out the way, but that's not the point. The point is it's a woodland, the trees are falling. I quite like the way the river's flowing. I love the bridge. Might try and get a bit more height to sort of distinguish between the water and the bridge, but yeah, I love it. Okay, leaving the bridge behind. Everyone say goodbye to the bridge. It is stunning, as you love it. But we're running out of time. Classic. I spent way too much time over there trying to get my shot. Also another classic. So yeah, I thought if I stay there any longer it'd be dark and then I won't even get to the Ancient Woodland. See, wasn't lying. Ancient woodlands, such as this one, covered the countryside. So yeah, most had been lost sadly to provide firewood and grazing land over the last 2,000 years. Even during the last 50 years, remaining woodlands have decreased by half, and of those left, only 10% are in caring hands or are sites of special scientific interest, or are both, like this one. So yeah, but this is autumn. We haven't got long. So, and you have to find a couple of shots. I've seen one there now, that tree of the orange there. And yeah, we've got 5 o'clock, so sunset's at past. So I give myself half an hour and then it's gonna be too dark. And I want to start getting back as well. Because it's funny how fast these woodlands can turn. Quite scary. Once they get dark, you hear a couple of sounds, you start freaking out. So yeah, just taking it in before it all goes. All right, there's the photos. Quick. There's just so much to photograph. It is stunning. Trying to calm down and not take photos of everything. I found a little composition here I quite like. You can't see it in here, but there's a tree. It stands out a little bit in front of all the orange here, a bit of orange here. I'm gonna try and get close into that shot. Yeah, I really like that shot. It's nice. There's a dead tree in front of it as well. Just in front of that nice one over there. So I'm trying to get that in the shot as well. I might go for a portrait. That's quite nice there. See a branch in the corner here. Let's Photoshop them out. Just kidding. I'm going to try and get down in front of it. There we go, it's better. Okay. I actually quite like it. Like that. There's a wall down there as well. I want to try and get that in shot as well. Alright buddy, decided that is it. It is gone 5:30, I pushed it. It is 10 to 6, so the sun's already set and it's starting to get dark. And like I said, I did not want to be here in the dark. I can walk up a hill in the dark, no problem. I could sit, you know, stare out at the sky, lush. But woodlands at night, no thank you. Especially not ancient woodlands, gives it already an extra name, doesn't it, you know. It's already a bit spooky, we've got Halloween coming up. So yeah, nope, no thank you. I used the last bit of light to send the drone up for you guys, just to see a bit more autumny shots from the air. And I'm hoping there could be a part 2 to this video. I'm praying that next week isn't as bad as what everyone said it's going to be, and the trees manage to hold on to their leaves, and I get a chance to come out and do this again. I'll know, because I won't have a chance to edit this video until later on next week. So I'll know by then if I'm going to have a chance to get back out or not. Fingers crossed. But I'll let you guys know in this video. Hanging on for a part 2 and it never comes. There's a part 2. We're back. But yeah, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.